about blah 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 blah. Hi, I'm Jem and welcome to my nonsense video. I decided since I like discussing about books, why not vlog about it? I am gonna start off with this book vlog with one of my favorites. It is called Josie and Jack by Kelly Braffet or Braffet. I am not entirely sure how to pronounce her name, but it is a rule in French that ET always sounds like A, right? So, let's start. Josie and Jack, obviously, is about Josie and Jack Rayburn. They are siblings. Jack is 2 years older. By the start of the book, he is 18 and Josie is 16. Now, the whole book is from Josie's perspective. It's from her own point of view, the way she looks at people, the way she thinks of people. She is quite beautiful, as her brother would always describe her, but she doesn't really have self-worth, so she just goes by with whatever Jack wants. She doesn't think for her own self. She always thinks about what will Jack do. So she is kind of obsessed with him. She is madly in love with her brother. Like, she cannot live without him. It is heavily implied in the book that there is an incest going on. Next character is Jack. In Josie's perspective, he is the perfect, dear old brother of hers. He can't do anything wrong. He's very handsome. He's brilliant. They both are. So they live with their father, Rayburn, in this old house. He's a physicist. So every Mondays through Fridays, he is staying at a lodging near the college. And he just goes home every weekend to check up on them. He also homeschools them because he doesn't believe in the American education system. And he thinks that his kids and him actually are too great and too brilliant to be wasted in that. So the book starts with Josie and Jack living at the big old house and just doing stuff. You know, they do drugs, they drink a lot, and then they met this kid, Kevin, and Jack suggested to Josie that she seduce him so that he will give them another type of drugs. But that ended pretty bad because, you know, Jack is a possessive, manipulative son of a biatch. And then there's this back scene. It was shown that Josie and Jack didn't really grow up with each other. They met when Jack was 8 and Josie was 6. Because when their parents divorced, their mother got custody of Jack and Josie stayed with Rayburn. They called their mother Crazy Mary because she committed suicide, and that's what their father calls them. So they just call her Crazy Mary. Their father did something that finally drove them away. Jack disappeared first, so there was no Jack for 6 months, and Josie just went mad. She finally found herself into going to the movies, doing stuff that she can't do when Jack was there. And then out of the blue, Jack comes home, started robbing the entire house for things he can sell. And then he brings Josie with him. That is when Jack started to lead Josie into this dark abyss. That's when things took a turn. And that's when Josie started to learn that her brother is not as perfect as she thinks he is. First, they got into this small town and Jack was leeching off this woman called Becca, who is a stripper. He doesn't work. He is just her boy toy. And then he hit her, so Becca kicked the both of them out, so they went to New York. And there they met Lily when they were trying to rob a coffee shop. So Jack worked on her, and after a few weeks, Lily took Jack and Josie to her apartment to live with her, and there she showed them the lavish life, which is when Josie started to think about her survival because something happened to her, and Jack was nowhere to be found when something happened to her. Oh, I don't want to say the ending. I just don't want to spoil anything. Kelly Braffet really wrote this book beautifully and deeply disturbing. It is the kind of book that haunts you after reading it. Like, you will stay up and think about the stuff that happened, and the fact that this is her debut novel is really amazing. So I definitely recommend you guys read this. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any book suggestions, please comment it down below, because I am looking for books to read at the moment because I am bored with my life. So yeah,